Young Hungarian player Vilmos had moved into the knockout stages almost unnoticed. The same could be said of his opponent Dung of Vietnam. We pick it up with the young Vietnamese in full control. He leads 9-3 at the start of rack 13.
He didn't get anything off that break there. It looks dejected as he goes and sits back in that lonely seat there in the corner by himself.
Yeah, we're watching the death of a dream. It's never pretty. You hate to see these fellas trip in. They're all such fine cueists, great representatives of the sport. But only one can progress, and it appears that it will be this man.
It's a beautiful shot.
Wow.
He's playing some great stuff here, Jerry. You can't take nothing away from Luong.
Great touch. And I hate the pun, but when he came into this competition, he was considered a long shot.
Oh, yeah. A bit like me. 500 to 1 long shot.
Oh, were those your odds?
Yeah.
I wish I'd had a bet on you. Well.
Awkward cue in there, but he's got away with it.
Yes, he has.
Folders have put him in a tight snooker, bank the one off the bottom rail and up to the 2 ball. That's the shot.
Well,
I think he'll need a map and a compass for this one.
Yeah.
As he shakes his head.
What do you do from here?
Rather him than me.
Yes. I tell you, you can't even go 4 rails and hit this because of the 6 and the 9 ball and the 3 ball. I mean, just everything is conspiring against the hit on this shot.
The trouble is, Jerry, here, I think looking at the situation where the balls are, Folders might be going for the three foul rule.
Yeah, he might be. What?
Can he do that?
He can. He just is announcing a foul. He has to touch. There we go.
Foul?
Hey, you know, I wish he'd gone for his jump cue just to play with the crowd a little bit.
Do you know how you win the match quickly from here, Jerry?
No, tell me.
You play the 6 ball straight up to where the 1 is and foul yourself, but the 1 ball's covered by every ball. So then he's got to get ball in hand and he's got to foul himself.
Yeah, and at that point, what he's got to do is smash those balls apart so you can't do it again.
That's something a lot of the amateur players, well, even some experienced players wouldn't even know.
That's a dirty little move, you know.
It was an American that told me that
I'm
move.
surprised a nice young man such as yourself would come up with that.
I was told it from an American colleague of mine. There we go. Folders must have been speaking to the same gentleman.
Foul shot. Ball in hand.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how Long handles this.
The only problem is he's left a gap in the rail.
Has he?
Yes.
I don't think so. Now the move for Long is to just break these balls apart, just smash them up, because otherwise he's going to 3 foul. And if he 3 fouls, he will lose.
Yeah, Luong realised what was happening here.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah.
Second foul.
Now he is on 2 fouls, so if Folders can find a way to keep him from hitting this 1 ball one more time, Folders will win by utilization of the 3 foul rule.
He's actually been very clever there, Luong, and he's cleared the big path away so that if he does get hooked on that, Folders is at it again. Oh, he's nailed it.
He's done
nailed
it. Okay, okay, you know how you get out of this? I've seen people get out of this. What you do is you put the cue ball down here by the corner pocket and you jump into the 1 ball.
Yeah.
As long as you strike that 1 ball first, you've got a clean shot.
He's gone for his jump stick.
That's what you got to do. Now the referee is going to have to really be sharp here. He has got to jump into this one ball.
And Michaela scratches her head. She doesn't want to be refereeing this
She
shot.
better be watching.
Foldes can't believe it either. He's in his feet watching this.
Let's see if we can see it. This is going to be tough to watch. Boy, I wouldn't want to be refereeing this match.
I'll let you call this one, Jerry.
No, I'm going to let the slow motion camera call this one. He has to hit the one ball first. He's done
Wow,
it. He's done it.
And he's delighted with himself, and rightly so.
Oh, boy. It's a trick shot show in Manila. I love it. I tell you, all the years I've been calling games, I have never seen this on TV. That was great. What a crowd-pleasing exchange that was.
I can't believe these young men actually knew that trick.
I know. People are going to be talking about this one for a while.
And you've seen all aspects of it there, where both of the players knew exactly what to do in the situation.
Yeah.
See Foldes here. It looks to be back in stroke now.
Well, afraid it's too little too late.
Yeah, it's an uphill task. As he draws that 7 for the long 8. Could have given it a bit more, get closer to it. Shouldn't find any problems here.
Now this is more the Foldes that I'm used to, playing at the pace that I see him normally play at. You know, he tends to march around the table and just hammer balls into pockets, but too long in coming, I'm afraid. He gets his 4th mark on the board, but it's a race to 10, and his opponent
Now,
Rack
With him
14,
breaking.
Luong to break, leading by 9 racks to 4.
if you want to close the match out as early as possible, Jerry.
absolutely. Well, 3 balls down. Now, does he
Wow.
have a shot on the 1? He does.
Yeah.
Still, he may have to settle for a 3-9 combination because there's not a clean pocket on the 3's end of the table to play into.
I think that's what he's looking at, Jerry. He's just lining up where he wants to put that cue ball to play the 3-9 carom.
Or you know he would prefer to feed between the window there of the 3-6 and play the 3-up table. But the way he's shooting, I think he's going to make it.
Yeah. He's not put many shots wrong so far.
Certainly hasn't.
And this would just be the icing on the cake for him in this match. Here we see him using his cue stick to see where exactly what he wants to hit that
You
3
know,
ball.
I always worry when players do that because if they leave a mark on the table, the referee can give ball in hand to the opponent.
Did you know it's also a foul, Jerry, if he leaves his cue on the table?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Because it's using it as a measuring device, although they're thinking about taking that rule out because it's often miscalled and misused.
Yeah.
He has missed that 9 ball. Foldes now with another opportunity. That's why you don't want to be playing combination shots.
He's been pretty fortunate here, where the 3 is rolled up safe to the top rail. Now Foldes is the one back under pressure. He needs to play a good safety here, especially with his opponent being on the hill.
Yep.
I think he can only see one side of that red 3. She's not got much options. That looks like a great shot there, Jerry.
I don't know, there may be an alley there. No, from his body English, I would say there is not. No. He'll be coming off 2 rails behind that 3, trying to drive the 3 up between the 5 and the 7 to come up table and leave the cue ball down there where the 3 is now. At least that's what an old man would do. What would a young man do, Pat?
You should ask one of them. Yeah, I would come 2 rails here and kick it. Kick the 3 back up table. Hope to keep that cue ball close to the rail after making contact. It's a nice hit. He's not left anything, so I'll be pleased with that.
Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a safety war here. Someone at some point will make a mistake, and the other will take advantage. I expect that cue ball to wind up behind the 6-9. Like that.
Yep. Nice weight on the cue ball there, Jerry. Just nestled in right behind that 9. Here we see it again.
Yeah. Very good pace.
I wouldn't actually be going off the bottom cushion here.
No, what
I'd
would you
actually
do?
go the side rail where he's aiming,
Why?
where he's playing from. Because if he catches the 3 at the bottom side, the 3 goes up the top and the white comes back down the bottom. The way he's playing now, he's sure to leave it on.
Well, he has left it on. Not the easiest shot in the world.
I think we'll see Vilmos take a shot on here.
Oh, he's got it. Yeah, he's got to get aggressive here. You don't duck your way into championships.
Oh, he's missed that. He's missed that. I think he hit the second diamond up there, Jerry. That was way off.
Not at all the type of game that we're used to seeing that man play. But perhaps it's time to leave the stage.
Here Luong with a clear opportunity now to close out the match. Screws up for the 5 ball in the top pocket. Just needs to make sure where he's going for a 6. It looks pretty tight.
It does. He's got to come down, I would say, at least a diamond below the side pocket and get back to the side of the table from which he is now shooting to have a shot at that 6.
I think he wants to put it on the head spot. That would be a bit perfect.
Well, if it lands on the head spot, I'm out of here. That's just too good for me.
Too much spin. He's got a shot in it anyway, Jerry.
Should be done.
I like to float these balls, the white off 2 rails here for the 7 into the centre pocket. Oh, he's used the 9.
And he's wound up on the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Vilmos Foldez waiting for this man to finish him off.
The only fortunate thing there is, Jerry, although he is on the 50-yard line, he has managed to kick that 9 towards the bottom pocket. So he doesn't really need to do much with the white.
He's just got to make it because the cue ball is going to be coming off in the line of position. He's made it.
He's sent that white round 3 angles. Now we have this 9 ball here to take the match.
Foldez will fold his tent. And meanwhile, Luong Dung continues through to the round of 16. Job well done from the man from Vietnam. A 10-4 winner here. the round of 32